Let's talk about what good looks like after 30 days of using 90. You should be using it to drive accountability on your team and create consistency across the company so that everybody knows where you're heading and then how they should participate in helping you get there. So, some signs that you're using 90 correctly in order to make that happen. You've got weekly level 10 meetings running in your company, and if they're not a 8 plus or higher yet, you're at least trending in the right direction. Some things that are going to make sure that your team is prepped ahead of time, participating during the meeting, and then actively executing on the follow up are going to be making sure everybody has a sense of ownership of to dos, rocks or milestones, and measurables. So when we look at our My 90 page, we should be actively engaged and participating and have things assigned to us here. When we think about the scorecard, our numbers should be entered before the meeting starts. So that goes on our checklist of items that we want to have done before the meeting. Scorecard numbers are entered. That means we have clearly defined measurables. We know where to go get that number from. And then each of the team members that specifically owns it knows how to come in here and enter that number ahead of time. They can also add, again, those custom notes. So when they enter the number, if they'd like to specify any certain aspects of why it is the way it is or notate anything, they can do that at that time. The other aspect is going to be, again, to have a well-prepared meeting, your rocks are updated. So ahead of the meeting, they've looked at the milestones, they've checked off anything that has been completed, they've commented on or turned anything into issues that need to be added there. And same goes with to-dos. They've checked off any to-dos that are assigned to them that they specify, yes, this is done, or turned anything into an issue that is not done yet that needs some further discussion. And when we go look at our issues list, we should have a healthy list here. You should have issues. Every company has issues. These are opportunities. And if you need to do any further education on what issues the team should bring up because you have too short of a list, that could be something to look at if you're constantly working through your entire list every single week. So issues are a good thing. Let your list grow and then let your numbers be that priority sort of saying, here's what is really urgent and important for us to discuss this week versus something I just want to bring awareness to and we need to have on the list and get to it eventually. So, watch out for those common pitfalls of not enough issues on the list so your team doesn't know what to talk about. There's no scorecard ownership or rock ownership assigned yet, so they're not updating things before the meeting, entering measurables, checking off to-dos, things like that. All of that prep work is going to help for in-meeting participation. And then when you're actually in the meeting, make sure that there's active discussion, everyone's involved, you're taking notes, people should be engaged there so that when conversation leaves the meeting and it's time to go execute afterwards, they get the recap email, they get the notifications, and they're going in and getting those things accomplished that you guys talked about in the meeting live. So if you have any questions on setting up those notifications, making sure team members are aware of what they're responsible for, pre, during, and post meeting, please reach out.